Thank you very much. Thank you to all the smart Guam people for putting effort into making sure that more and more of our people have an opportunity to understand what the candidates have to offer. Now I want to start, and I know not very many people are here now, but every person counts. And I want to start by saying that today is All Souls Day. And I know that people are coming in and out from cemeteries. And I know that really throughout the year, many of us are thinking we are remembering those who have gone ahead of us. I know that. But today and tomorrow are particular days where we remember their laughter, we remember their favorite food. When we hear a certain song, we stop and we think about them. We think about the work that they did, the work they started, the work they wanted to finish. And we remember saying goodbye to them. We remember all of that. And today and tomorrow we'll give thanks to them for believing in Guam and for getting us started. They laid the groundwork for all of the work that you and I are now doing. And it's important to keep it going. I'm honored to be the daughter of Dr. Yamashita. He was the first president of the University of Guam. And he had great vision and great dreams for where our island needs to get. My mom is Dr. Yamashita, and we're blessed to still have her with us. I have a sister, Dr. Yamashita, who's an art history professor at the University of Guam. And I'm blessed to have two sons, Ryan, who's just a typical genius, plays the drums, earning his master's. Then I have Eric, my autistic genius, who throughout my life is the one person who has taught me so many things. And what Eric has taught me about Guam is that Guam is good, but Guam can be so much better. Guam can be so much better. I wouldn't be anywhere else in the whole wide world than Guam. That I tell you, and that I mean. But through being a mom, a single mom, I walk in the shoes of many of our families, and I know what needs to get better. Our schooling system needs to teach all of us, not just the smart ones, and not just the ones who like school, and not just the ones who can do their homework. Our schools have to like and be ready to teach all of us. Our health system needs to be ready to help all of us, not just the ones who can wait for 2 hours in a clinic, and not just the ones who can afford to go to the Philippines or Hawaii or Colorado or Washington to get help, but all of us. Our transit system needs to be better, not just for those of us with disabilities, but for every single one of us who wants to get to the bank, to the store, to the clinic, to the beach, north to south, south to north, everywhere. Every 15 minutes there should be a pickup, and every single driver should look at me with a smile and welcome me on that bus, and be happy that I am their rider. Guam can get so much better in airline service. While I'm understanding more and more why I have to pay so much for an airline ticket, there's got to be ways that we lower that airline ticket price. Why should it be that if I buy a ticket from the Philippines for the same place, same destinations are not cheap? We need to change that. All of us who have gassed our trucks in the last 2 days, we've seen that the price of gas has gone down. And across the nation, the price of gas has gone down. But we've got to figure out how to always keep it down. And I suggest with a balance in mass transit and advocacy for fair fuel prices, we can get that down. When I was at the Department of Education, I'm a professional teacher. I taught for 27 years before I was asked to leave. In our cafeterias, we found local food. Our kids were fed local vegetables, willing to work, we need to build the infrastructure. They need water. We talk a lot about buy local. If you want to buy local, you got to grow local. 2 days ago, farmers talked to me at a parking lot meeting, and they told me one of the things that really, really challenged them is the amount of thefts that are going on in their farms. People are stealing their produce. Caravels are being stolen. Cattle is being moved. And they report it. They find that people committing the crimes, and they feel that nothing is being done. The consequences aren't severe enough. We need to address them. Tourism is doing well. We congratulate GDP, GHRA for welcoming our visitors, for doing great in that visitor industry. But I suggest that the whole island is about tourism. It needs to go beyond Tumon. It needs to go to the central, the southern parts of our island. And we need to make sure that those of us who visit Tumon are welcome. Some of us go to Tumon and we don't feel so well. Well, certainly I know I don't understand all of the signs. And I've been raising the issue of signage for a couple of years now. There's got to be a better way to advertise the businesses down there. We have to learn, I suggest, from Honolulu. There is a way to balance adult entertainment with family entertainment. We got to address that. The littering on our island needs to be addressed. We find trash. Every year the coastal cleanup picks up tons and tons of Pampers, diapers, cans, cigarette butts, condoms. We need to be more responsible, and we need to grow our pride in our island by throwing our trash in trash cans. Recycling. We need to do better there. We've introduced measures to look at the recycling of glass, commercial recycling, and we need to move on those issues to save our environment. It's not only about the landfill, it's also about our oceans and about our roadways. There's a lot of work to be done there. But I think the biggest travesty for me, and the major reason why I'm running again, is human capital. You all know, you pick up the paper, and throughout the year, we've had over 4,000 child abuse reports. 4,000. Our children are being neglected, they're being abused, they're being starved, and we must stop it. And it's not being done by visitors. Do not for once think that that's what happens when people migrate. It's happening by us. We need to do better. This past year, 274 of our Manako were abused. Their families are taking their money and throwing them into the streets. And they have nowhere to go. We all know that our family size is shrinking. And our families are living longer. We need to start at the beginning. We need to invest in early childhood education, where self-esteem, self-regard is built, so that when we fall down, every single person knows how to get back up and keep on trying. Self-confidence and self-regard. UOG and GCC need to strengthen their early childhood programs. It has to happen. That will be the salvation for our island. Right now, we have 44,000 on public assistance, and with an island of only 160,000 people, that is unacceptable. We need to do better. And that is why I'm asking for one of your votes. I would like to advocate for you. I would like to be your champion to show that all people can succeed, that everybody should be given the opportunity to be happy, healthy, and productive. My name is Aline Yamashita, and I kindly ask for one of your votes.